Hey guys, it's Serena, and for today's video, I'm gonna hope this is horizontal for once. I'm currently standing on my squeaky chair, so I'm just waiting to see if this is gonna pop up horizontal or vertical. Let's just hope it's horizontal, like always. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not 100% sure because okay, thank God it's horizontal. Okay, good start, guys. So, I actually have my phone plugged in while I'm recording this live stream, which is really good because normally it always shows up the 20% and it actually blocks the live stream. But basically what I'm drawing is I'm going to draw a rainy window because it's currently raining really hard outside where I live. So yeah, I'm going to draw a rainy window, and I'm looking at an image right now, but basically what I use is soft pastels, and then I also use Prismacolor pencils and some markers and stuff, but we'll get onto that later. Just right now we need to make kind of a blurry effect for the rain with the soft pastels. And if you guys notice, I actually tape the border around so it kind of stays in this square form and it doesn't really move around. So that's why I did that. But yeah, so we're just gonna start putting the soft pastel around the background, kind of, and this is just going to give it a blurry background. And the soft pastels, I hate them, but they're great for background, so that's the good thing. So yeah, we're just going to put this around, and from the reference that I'm using, there's a lot of different colors, so I'm going to be, or not a lot of different colors, a lot of cool colors, so we're going to use some dark, cool colors, not warm colors, because these are more, it's kind of a rainy look, so it's going to be a little bit cool. But you can use warm colors, if it's you're doing a picture from a city or something, then it would work. But yeah, so right now we're just going to continue using the soft pastel to give that blurry background effect. And it'll look really messy at first, but once you start actually drawing the raindrops and stuff, it'll look better. So yeah, and you can kind of just place them in wherever you want them to be. It doesn't really matter that much, but yeah. Hey Eric! So just continue placing the different colors onto the thing. And the reference image I'm looking at, it's actually there's some trees and stuff, so that's why I'm using kind of a dark green color. And yeah. So I'm just going to continue putting these blobs. And I think there's actually some white in there, so I'm going to use my white pastel. But it is very small, as you guys can see, so it actually might break while I'm trying to use it. But let's just try to put some white in there. And it's just going to give that blurry window background. And yeah. I got these new phone filters for my birthday. And it's really cool because they have different lenses, and it's kind of clip-on. So I got these macro lens which zoom into really close objects, which is really cool. And then I also got these I think it's a fish eye bowl lens. I'm not 100% sure if that's what it was, but it's so cool. I've been using it so often, ever since I got it yesterday. My dad ordered it on Amazon. I'm so obsessed with it. Alright. And the good thing about taping around the borders is it'll stay in kind of the square thing. And normally after I tape it down, there'll be obviously stuff right here, but I'm going to use a X-Acto knife to cut it to the border of the tape, so it'll kind of have a framing effect there. Alright, so this is going to be just the background I'm going to work with. I might add a little bit more white to kind of have more highlights and stuff. Not highlights, I don't know what it's called. Exposure, whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to add some white here. There we go. Alright, cool. It's kind of a little bit messy, but whatever. And actually, guys, if you don't know, I got this can right here. And this can is for soft pastel, pencil, and chalk drawings. And I think charcoal too. So I get to spray it down and it'll stay in place. But the only thing about this is I have to use it outside because it smells so bad. When I first tested it out, I used it, and it was like the fumes would not go out of my room for like 5 hours. I had to have like the fan on and like the the window open. It was like so bad. So that's why I'm not going to use it like in this tutorial. I'll probably use it after once it stops raining. But yeah, I highly suggest you guys use it outside if you're ever going to use it, because it like the fumes are so strong. It's like really bad. And they just like don't come out of your room. Unless like maybe your room is like ventilated, but mine definitely isn't. So it took forever for me to get out. Alright. So I'm going to grab this marker. I'm not even sure if it's going to work. I'm just going to test it right here. Yeah, okay. I think it works. So we're going to start drawing in our raindrops, drips, I don't even know. Let's start with the raindrops because they're smaller. But you could kind of, it helps to look at a reference photo. But from the reference photo I'm using, there's normally like kind of like a shadow. So I'm going to use this black marker. And it kind of just like shows the indents of the raindrop. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And it doesn't like cover the full thing. Like you don't like literally make a circle like that, but you kind of just like put it around the borders to show like where it's from and stuff. And also it helps to have some kind of like highlighting thing, like a light color pencil. Typically white, but you might be able to use like a pale yellow or something. Or maybe like any pale color. But I have my little container of like all the stuff I use to highlight. So I'm going to use this color pencil, this white one. It is so tiny, like for real. It's so small, but I will try to use it. I need to get a new white color pencil because this is way too small. And then I'm probably going to use one of these. I'm not sure which one works. I'm going to just like test it out right here. Because I have 3 of them, but I keep forgetting to throw out the one that doesn't have the ink. So I'm just going to test it. Okay, this one has the ink. So I'm going to be using these 2. Because the rest don't have ink. So yeah, I'm just going to put this back where it is and use these 2 for the highlighting purposes of the raindrop drip thing. Alright, so what you do is you kind of just color in the places that you see the white part. And it's really simple. You don't want to be like super messy with it and like rush through it. But if you just like pay attention to your reference photo, you'll normally like do it right as long as you just like kind of just do the same pattern as the reference photo. So I'm just going to add some white here. And I'm not sure if you guys can see because it's a little bit far away. But this is basically what I ended up doing. I'm not even sure if this is in focus. I'll see once it gets there. But yeah, that's basically what I just ended up doing. So I'm going to do, oh wait, I didn't even put it in focus. Sorry. I'm like looking back at this like camera and I didn't even like put it in focus. But anyways, I'm going to put some more drips like, or drops like that. And then I'm going to start working on the drips because that's where we're going to see the, something is leaking. I don't even know what it is. I see like water dropping onto my paper. I'm really confused. What? Is it from my light? I don't even know. I saw like there's these waters, there's something like dripping onto my paper. I don't know what it is though. Thank you! Eric, is it raining for you right now? It's like pouring out where I am right now. But yeah. Alright, I don't know what's dripping onto my paper. I hope it's not like the rain. I'm like checking the ceiling to see if it's like dripping onto my paper or not. But I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to add another drop to get this live stream going because I don't want this live stream to take forever. So I'm going to add some more shadow here and kind of like shade it in and then add some like highlighting parts right here. And I'm just going to like kind of hurry this up. I'm actually going to go on a hike if it stops raining at 12, but I'm not sure if it will start raining or stop raining or not because I'm not sure. It's like really pouring outside, so it might not even be like good conditions to go on the hike. But we have an Italian exchange student, so my mom wants us to like go out and do stuff with him, so we're gonna probably go on a hike if it stops raining. I don't even know. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue putting these raindrops, drips, drops, and like kind of just around the paper. I'm gonna make them different sizes. Like some of them really small and then some of them fairly big. And then we could start working on the drips. Oh, and also, tonight my brother might go to a baseball game. And I didn't really feel like going to the baseball game. So I might see Wonder Woman finally. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to see it. So my mom and I might see it tonight. And we're just really hoping that it will. I think it's still in theaters. I'm not 100% sure. But like, I'm just really hoping I can see it because I want to see Wonder Woman so badly. Like, everybody's raving about it, and I'm like, oh, why can't I see it? But yeah, I just really, really, really want to see it. Okay, so let's continue adding some more drops. And if you could actually add some darker colors if, like, it's overriding, like, some dark colors of the paper. So this, I mean, it's not really that dark, but if I put it over here, I could kind of, like, make the rain drops a little bit darker in color. I could like kind of like add no highlight to that area or something because there might not necessarily be a highlight. Or maybe I'll like put like a little like sliver of like white, but less than like the other places because there's not really that much like light coming from that direction and stuff. And then, okay, I'm gonna add kind of like a different shape of one. Like this. I don't really know if that's considered a shape or not. I don't remember. But yeah. I have to finish my SAT prep though. My tutor, she's like, you have to keep working on your SAT prep because like I'm trying to study for like SATs and stuff. And I have so much like packets I need to do and like I keep procrastinating. Like I did one of them, like I did the reading one. But, like, all the rest of them I haven't done yet, so I just need to finish them. It's, like, really bad. Because I keep saying I'll finish them, and then I keep procrastinating. I've only done, like, the part 1 of reading. Like, she's letting me do them in, like, separate parts, even though, like, the actual SAT is, like, the entire thing is timed. But she's letting me do separate parts. But I just, like, it's so boring. I keep procrastinating. I'm like, ugh, do I keep having to do this or something? And then, like, also another goal of mine this summer is to get 45 hours of driving because I'm trying to get my driver's license, but I still haven't gotten it yet. My friend has gotten it already, and I'm just like, what the heck? She did driving school. She did like behind the wheel sessions. She got 45 hours of driving. She got it like right when she could. Like she did the exact due dates, and me like I just keep procrastinating and stuff, so I like don't get the correct due dates and like. I could have gotten mine like a while ago, but yeah, it's really bad. I just need to get my license. Like, I got my permit, but I haven't gotten my license yet. Like, I just need to get it because I only have 4 hours of driving. You have to get 45 hours. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even halfway there. I'm not even like a quarter way there. Like, I think a quarter would be like, not 15. I don't know what a quarter would be, but I'm not even a quarter like the way there. And my mom, like, she's been letting me drive and stuff, but she hasn't, like, let me go on an actual road with, like, a lot of people yet. So I haven't even been on my neighborhood roads. We went to one road, which was, like, I think, I'm trying to remember. It was, like, kind of, like, 15 minutes away from me or something. But it was, like, there was 3 people on the road. Like, it wasn't stressful at all. But, like, I'm really scared to, like, actually go to, like, a real intersection or something and, like, have to, like, wait for other cars. And, like, I'm scared that there'll be, like, a car behind me or something and they'll be just, like, honking. And, like, I won't even, like, I'd be, like, too scared to move or something. I'm scared about, like, all the stressful situations. But, I don't know. I'm kind of, like, more scared about going on an intersection than an actual highway. Like, for some reason, like, the highway doesn't actually scare me that much. I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, maybe like going the high speed would kind of scare me, but I feel like it's less stressful because you're kind of just like going with the traffic, you know? I'm not sure. You're going in like a straight direction. You're not like making curves and stuff. Oh no! Sorry, my low battery symbol went off again and I keep forgetting and I don't know. I think it just said like 10% or something. But yeah, sorry, I had to fix that. Oh, you can see my light now. That's not good. I don't know when that just happened. Can I like fix it somehow? I'm not sure. Tell me if I fix it. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, that's good. It's like always delayed. Like I wish the live streams were more up to date because like it's always delayed. And like if I see my screen go black, it might have been like a few minutes or something before like I noticed and like was able to fix it. It always does that and it's like, ugh, I wish it didn't do that. But I don't know. I feel like other than that, like my live streaming is like okay. But I just wish it was a little bit more up to date. And also like with comments and stuff, like I get some of the comments like a minute after they like appear and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see it. So it's a little bit hard with the live streams on YouTube, but I think they're actually like trying to fix them to make them better because I saw this one video about this person saying like that live, or not, it wasn't a person, it was like YouTube actually, and they're like, oh, live streams are going to be like more of a big thing now. And I think that you could like actually do live streams on the actual YouTube app now, because right now I'm like using a separate app to do this live stream. I forgot what it was called, but like it was something like that, and it took me forever to figure it out. Like as you guys know, like before every live stream I have to like check if it's horizontal or vertical, because sometimes it is vertical and that's the most annoying thing ever, because like the sides will just be black and it won't even show the entire video, like show like half of the video, and I'm like, no, I want it to be horizontal, not vertical. But yeah, I finally like kind of figured out how to like keep it horizontal kind of. I have to like adjust the crop and there'll be like these lines, and then there'll be a horizontal line and then there'll be a vertical line, and you want to get the horizontal line. Like it took me forever to like find that out, but after a few live streams I've kind of gotten the hang of it. But you know, it's still kind of hard. But one thing that I actually also tried to improve on was I got a portable charger. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, for my birthday. And a portable charger is kind of like just a charger that like is not like mounted to an outlet or anything, so you could like kind of have it wherever. But I got one of those so I can just keep the portable charger attached to my phone while I'm doing the live stream. So it will luckily like not show like the battery, low battery as much. But it did show up low battery because it was actually originally 5% when I started this live stream. And I think it said like 10% low battery because it was actually increasing. So it actually might do the 20% 20% battery sign, but it'll do that eventually. I'll hopefully notice it before too long because like I don't want it to take forever for me to notice and you guys will be just like seeing a black screen or something. But yeah, I wish there was also another thing where like if you get a call or something, then it wouldn't interrupt the live stream. Like it would just like end the call immediately, because my mom is always calling me when I'm having like a live stream and stuff, and I can't answer the call because like you guys will be just like seeing a black screen. So I wish, and then like whenever like she calls me, it like shows up and like the black screen appears and I can't even like see it or anything. So I'm just like, ugh, I wish it would just like immediately end the call so you could like answer it like after the live stream versus like in the middle of one and like showing up as a black screen. I'm not sure if you guys understand anything I'm talking about, but it's all right. I'll find a way eventually to like stop having calls in the middle of the live stream. I wonder if you could have like a camera for a live stream instead of like my phone, because I always use my phone, but I wonder if there's like an easier option for using like a camera instead, like actually using your own phone. I don't know. But yeah, maybe if it has like Wi-Fi settings on the camera. Alright, so I'm going to actually start working on the rain drips, and not the drops, because the drops are circular and then the drips are like that. So I'm going to start working on the drips. And the drips are actually really easy. For the drips, all you have to do is kind of like color in a line, kind of just like along the paper. And do it only with one side, and typically I do it black, like the color black, but it could kind of be like adjusted to like what color background you have, but yeah. Oh hey! So actually in this video I'm drawing rain because it's raining outside where I live, but yeah. Alright, so you kind of just want to do a line like this, and then I'm actually going to get a black colored pencil, or maybe I'll just get a regular pencil. Yeah, I'll just get a regular pencil. And then I'll kind of just like color in lightly after this black deep line with this to show kind of like the outline. And you want to kind of like, wherever the shadow isn't, you kind of want to like establish a little bit where the drip is going on the other side, but you don't want it to be too intense because it's typically like there'll be one side that's shaded and then the other side will be kind of like lighter, and that's where the light is hitting and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to kind of just like color it in with this white colored pencil where the light is hitting. So it look like it'll be like dripping down the paper. And then you could actually add like a little bit of dark bits to the other side. Just like certain parts. Like don't color the entire thing, but like add like certain parts so it looks like a little bit more three-dimensional and stuff. And you could kind of like add shading to the drips. For my reference photo, there's like a little bit of shading wherever like it's kind of like turning and stuff. Like the, I don't know what it's called. The drips! Oh my gosh. So wherever like there'll be kind of like a curve or something on the drip, you can like add a little bit of shading. It's all like dependent on the photo that you're using as a reference. I highly suggest using like a photo for reference. You don't have to copy exactly, like I changed up the background that I'm using like a little bit, but for the drips and the raindrops, it helps to look at a reference because you don't really know like all the time like what the like shape of it and like how it's formed and stuff, so it helps to look at a reference when drawing these. But yeah, so I'm going to draw another rain drip, but I'm going to make this one kind of attached to the other one because in the photo I'm looking at, there's one that has kind of like a split flow. I'm not sure if that's where it worked, but it's kind of like split up into areas. So I'm going to kind of like draw that part along there. And yeah, so you kind of just want to add shading to wherever you see it. Yeah, so I'm going to continue doing these, but yeah, I'll just kind of stop with the tutorial part because I think you guys get it. If you guys have any questions, just comment them down below. But you kind of just want to use the reference photo as a guide of how you're going to make the rain drips and stuff. But yeah, it is still raining. I seriously think that this hike that I'm going to go on is going to be canceled because like it is just like ongoing rain and it won't stop. Alright, so I'm going to add one more, maybe here. Or wait, maybe here. Yeah, I'm going to try to add one here in the darker area. Yeah, but it's just like, it was raining yesterday and it was just, it's raining so much. Wait, was it raining yesterday? I think it was raining last night. I can't remember. I don't even know. Maybe it wasn't. I was in Baltimore actually yesterday, so I might not even remember. We got home at like, I think it was like 9 o'clock or something. But I ended up going to bed at like 12 because I was trying to edit my vlog that I made yesterday. And I took, like, I edited it so there wouldn't be 100 videos, but I took 100 videos. Like, trying to make that vlog. Because I got all these, like, new lenses and stuff, and I was, like, really excited to, like, try them. But I took over 100 videos on my camera roll. I had to, like, edit them all so like it wouldn't take forever. I think it ended up being like 5 minutes or something, but like I was really scared that it would be like super long because I took so many videos. It was really bad. I just got so obsessed with like